So, where did you learn to swing a
The bandits may be there, but look what they've left us with.
There'll be no
We've a
one
hard
around,
time
sure.
putting...
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a buy or leave.
What's the bar?
Oh, it's my apprentice. He up and... I'd go and look for him myself. Low...
I'll see what I can...
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its...
All right. Then
What
that's where I'll
does mooning
start.
mean? Wow, I did not know that. It says behave or move in a listless and aimless manner. Wow. God damn. All right, I guess he's technically is mooning.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps forge...
I wouldn't put it up.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you... Sorry. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the people are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchen. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit. I don't suppose you...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this...
The way I see it, we need it.
Let's play... There's the bound tap. Let's hope...
Blah, 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 blah. I need to make a knife. Prioritize quest. There we go.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
to swing a sword like
Welcome, sir.
A question. If I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen
Over
of the town
here.
guard is strapping them.
All
You're...
the baths are closed. Leave on second thought. Perhaps you are...
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of... I'm bound to these baths in...
All right.
Wonderful. Leave these... my...
I gotta find someone else to talk to, I guess. Oh, it's this guy right here.
Are
But
you looking for something in particular?
Nope. Garbage. 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 Garbage.
My thanks. An excellent choice. My thanks.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, what?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hardware. Ring and hole and edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
The gentleman of the...
So basically, what a knife does is a knife does. That's basically what I just got. A knife does with the job of a knife that does the job of the knife.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
1 minute, they're at each other's
Lubo
throats.
did well to bring Conrad and Natalie together.
I don't know how Lubo did it, but he did.
Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going upstairs.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind
This is like the
stepping
most-
outside for a moment?
This is like the most rich bitch I've ever heard in my life, and it irritates me.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell.
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Alrighty.
If all of us continue to work together in defending Dalamil, I foresee good things for this town.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or...?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates.
I didn't have... All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we
Yeah,
started.
makes sense. I could
Perhaps
definitely see
Lubo
that.
didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but... I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubo wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is gonna be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Dalimil's saved, and with ours.
Holy fuck me. Okay. Question is, where do we start? Start down here. I don't know where this is. Use your... Let's go down here, I guess, first.
Ready, Cal?
Alrighty. Don't get me wrong, single players are really fun, but man, they can get boring. Oh. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking for. Oh. I guess it's the... Oh, it's the... Ah, such a beautiful sight.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Damn! Damn! What is that question, man? Literally what I went through. Holy fuck. Fuck you, game. God. Because you never want to remember the good times, but you want to focus on your work, but you want to express yourself. Ah, fuck it. This game. Fuck you.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you! Thank you, my friend! You've opened my eyes!
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then. Come on.
Literally went through that fucking four or 5 months ago. That's fucking crazy. That just got brought up. That is the same question. How do you get through, you know what I mean, through life living again? Jesus Christ. That one hurt. That one hurt deep. That one really did. It's over here. Oh, wait, hold up. The No, I don't got anything over here. Oh, I think I might do. Hold up. The gilded path. The gilded path. Gilded. No, I don't, actually. What the fuck? Ugh.
You deserve a rest.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
I was like wondering, what the fuck? Why is that guy just standing there being a creepo? Oh, it's literal fireball.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
I'm getting better at placing those charge crosses as my last hit, for once.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Alright, side quest getting done. Let's get these side quests done. Why are you over there? Can I jump on it? Please, thank you. So after I get these ones done, I'm gonna go and turn them in, then go ahead and go to back to the hideaway so I can figure out what the fuck I'm trying to look for these goddamn bounty things.
Be safe. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Nah, you'll see me in 20 minutes. Man, don't... I was just... Okay, I can teleport. Oh, damn. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's go... over here.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
There's no way it has to be that thing, dude. There's no fucking... It has to be that thing. Fuck you. I'm going back and checking this shit. We're gonna look at what...
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Alright, let's see. So, okay, so the first one was Muddy. That's in Velcroy Desert. Quite decided to size, strength, and spite. He or she... Okay, so right here it says, Desert Trait, slay this black mass would earn the internal... He or she who took upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude. So a creature is indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size. A hill to die on. It could be that thing, but it's not procky. So... Mud, I guess I'm gonna put mud for that one. This one is question mark big. Empty hobo is a swarm. The cutter is a lion or cat. And then I got that one done. This one is question mark completely. Alright, do I not have that one? Curse Breakers discover. Okay, so this is in the ruins. This one's don't know. Bomb King is going to be Sanbrek. So Bomb King BK. This one is the Big Fucker, Big Human BH, Big Human. Brothers. That's B brothers. And then this one is a dragon. Dragon. All right. I have them all written down so I know what I'm looking for or what I'm trying to find. Okay. So it said it's on a hill, but it can be, it's big. It's big, it throws shit, a hill.
Sid, you didn't happen to see anything out of the ordinary on your way here, did you? We've had reports of bearer transports being attacked along the roads, and they're not freeing the poor souls. They're reselling them on the black market. If we can catch them in the act, perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone. Sid, you didn't happen to see anything out of the ordinary on your way here, did you?
Has to be up here somewhere. I think it might be actually up here where the quest is. That's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Ready, go? Faster!
I'm thinking it's a rock creature, right? Because it says a black boulder. It might be that thing over there, but it's not on a hill or it's not on the fucking... Fuck it, we'll go fight it and see. But it just makes no sense that... Oh, wait, hold up. There is hills of it. There's hills, but...
Thanks, girl.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
I think that's the hill right there. I think right up top there is the fucking hill.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
No. Am I gonna have to... Oh, it's a fast travel way to get back, I guess. I'll talk to everybody.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
Lord Brian Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again.
Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right.
Alrighty.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the fang without her crater? Why, no fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve
the memory of the fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
I guarantee you at his spare time, he fucks those fucking That man is all about the fang for some reason. I don't understand why, and I will never understand.
Are the bad men going to come back?
Oh, we're bringing right back for you. But gotta go over here. Has to be up here somewhere. I feel it is up there, bro. My feeling is that it's up there. That is fucking funny though. It was like,
One rock looks like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
limestone. One of the best things to use. Kalmykian Republic.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Oh, then talk about some bomb shit.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Yeah. Yeah.
The gentleman of the town.
I don't know if it's faster to load in or just fucking it's faster to load in.
Welcome. But I always need. Meanwhile, proof. My and defend Dalim. We are ever in your debt.
Dalimil's saved. And with... I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
What the fuck is that?
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything
much at it.
Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
That's smart. I never thought of
I'll craft you
thought of that though.
finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I was like trying to figure out, like, I was trying to figure it out, like, what he's trying to go for, but that makes sense now. He's trying to go for, who is it for? How would you make it? You would make it for a certain person. You know? It just makes sense. Because that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to build it for the certain person.